tonight's tactical enhancement is the last of the Everlow Scotch. Tonight we're playing Warhammer, the old world, 2,500 points on a lovely battlefield with some roady trail sections donated by Lou. And it's my Wood Elves, which I'm thinking I should finally learn how to fucking use properly in this edition, versus Sean's Royal Host of Dwarf.
Yes.
Talk me through what bullshit I'm in for tonight.
Okay. The Royal Host has a grudge against your wizard and has marched many leagues across the great plains of wastes to slay him. So tonight,
well, we could just run away, I suppose. A brisk walk would do it.
Well, I think running still wouldn't catch you. Or it'd be hard pressed anyway. So we've got 2 units of 6 rangers.
Yep.
We've got a hammer. Hammerers.
Yes.
Anvil. We've got a BSB and 2 Thanes and a Lord with
Lord.
a Lord. This actual model.
Oh, that guy. That's a great miniature.
Yeah, I like it. It's I saw it and bought it. One of the few dwarfs I saw and loved, and I went, "Yeah, I like that." Then we got 4 bolt throws to keep your dragon honest. I didn't know I was fighting a dragon tonight, but there you go. I have Drakes, fire Drakes, 14 full command. I've got 2 units of old guard, basically.
Longbeards.
Longbeards, yeah. With unit champion, then I've got 3 units of 16 just regular dwarfs, warriors with full command. Have a BSB, which gives me everyone within command range gets +1 to combat resolution. So, yeah, and 4 bolt throws. I think I already said that. And that's about it. Not much,
right.
about 110 dwarfs.
Yeah, that happens when you get heavy in the infantry and not the cannons. You've got a lot of fucking character investment. You got a Lord, plus you got that thing, the anvil.
The Thanes comes to, I couldn't exactly, but I still have about 500 points left to spend on it.
On characters,
on characters. So it's
So what, 750 points on characters then?
Close to maybe 800.
Right.
Because it's 250. So yeah, I'll have to have a look. It's a lot.
Yes. Still, I find that dwarf blocks of infantry work very well with the character embedded in them. Well, in fact, most combat units do. I hope that's the case, because I'm doing that with my Empire army when I finally get around to unboxing it. Anyway.
Yeah, 700. Yeah, about 700. Yeah.
700 points on characters.
Yeah. It's not 720 or 10 or something.
You couldn't have tooled up your characters too heavily then.
Yeah.
Alright, anyway, against that we are pitching quite a small and fragile Wood Elf army, apart from the 2 giant fucking monsters. So we've got, got 2 units of 10 archers with swift shiver arrows or whatever, the ones that get you to shoot twice. So -1 to hit, but 2 rolls each. So that's potentially 60 shots per turn. And I put full command in there, even though tactically it's not that useful. It's a bit of a waste of points, but I don't know. I just like a unit to have full command. We have 22 of the Eternal Guard, and well, I'm counting them as having shields because they're metal miniatures and they didn't come with them. But they don't have the fancy rules they have when they were first released, where their magic staves and martial arts technique make up for lack of armor. So cool them having shields. I've got a standard bearer in there with some stuff to keep them alive. There's a hero level character in there with some stuff to keep them alive. What else we got? We got 6 of the light cav, skirmishing cav. Full command again. Don't know why, apart from the fact that it looks good. I think I put a lord and a dragon here with some stuff to keep them alive as usual.
Stuff to keep them alive.
Level 3 mage because, well, it's as good as a level 4 these days. It's not worth the extra 30 points.
He must die.
Well, they usually do. He's less likely to blow himself up because he's got that 5-point stave that gives you a reroll on the misfire chart. Tree.
Is
Person.
it a character or is it
The tree thing. It's from the
rare choice?
rare choice, so
Okay.
it's not the character version.
Okay.
Although, you know, if you're telling me he doesn't have character, he's going to post something mean about you on social media. There's an eagle in there just for a bit of mucking about, and a unit of 3 of the Warhawk Riders. I've only got 3. These are the original metal ones. So, gee, and I've got to think about what the fuck to do about 100 beards over there.
Shoot me. Run away. Don't engage.
Yeah, I think a stand-up fight's probably a very bad idea. But, you know, it's always fun to tempt fate.
Dragon and anything else you will help.
Yeah, combos is the way to go.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's their side. This is ours. Then we deployed our bonus trees there.
Oh, bonus trees. 5.
5.
And
Yeah, reroll that. It's cocked.
that's definitely cocked.
Continue amongst the trees. What is
That's
it?
a
What is it?
5.
What is it? Oh, it's a fucking 5. We're rolling again. 6, you prick.
I'm going first.
3. Yeah, well, you get to choose.
I get to choose. I will. Well, who deploys first, or who?
You get to deploy who puts down a unit.
You can put down.
I'll put down a unit first. Of course I will.
You can get +1.
All right, we'll check in after deployment. Rightio, deployment's complete, and we'll have a look at. We'll do the Wood Elf side first because I've got a vague idea what they're doing. We have cavalry on this flank, ready to go dance amongst the trees. I've got some archers here because I needed somewhere to put them, and we decided we weren't going to deploy in buildings. Though if I'd really been thinking, I could have set them up behind the towers and moved into it on turn 1, but no. This lot were here because I deployed them before the bolt throwers were down, and I figured they're a pretty good bolt thrower target. Same with the birdie, they're just basically hiding. They can come out and do something. Then we've got archers with a mage with them because he's got fireball, arrow, attraction. So he's got to be with the shooters or the general vicinity of where they are. So you know, he can reach their target. And arcane urgency, so he can make things move more than once. So that's only a range of 15 inches. So we'll see. Over here, more archers in the woods. The main reason for putting the archers in the woods is to make them 6 to hit for the bolt thrower crews when they start shooting. The Warhawk Riders are hiding and the Dragon's hiding, which is pretty standard for the start of the game. Now, of course, this unit's got some pretty gnarly characters in there with spites and things like that.
You do realise that large targets don't get any cover from terrain.
Yeah, but you've got to be able to see them.
Yeah, so if you're in the forest, I get to shoot you on a 5.
That's right.
It's long range.
Well, yeah, that's right. But I'm hiding behind the fucking forest.
Oh, I can't
so you
see now. No.
Yeah. So it's when you're peeking around the side of a building, you don't get any minus to hit him.
Or in the forest.
Or in a forest. Yeah, I saw that. Well, why be in a forest when you can hide on the other fucking side of it?
That's right. Bring on the dragon.
Yeah, big scary motherfucker. Oh fuck! I'm wearing camouflage. I'm going to hide in them trees. Better yet, I'm going to hide on the other side of the woods. Right. So you can picture I can reinforce in the middle here, or I can go on a flank attack. Shooters in the middle, spread out so I don't get cornered. Because all too often I try to hide everything and get cornered, which is not a great idea against dwarves. I found out the hard way. Fighting you.
Fast-moving dwarves.
Yes. Well, speaking of fast-moving dwarves. What have we got? Let's start over here.
So we got some rangers going into the building. Then we've got some regular infantry. Then I've got longbeards, warriors, longbeards and column, anvil of doom, hammers, 4 bolt throwers. We've got the rangers over there and the fire drakes.
Yes, the fire drakes are in march column. That'll be
because they're drilled. They
drilled, so they can do their
movement and
move
stuff.
9 inches.
And then move 9 inches again with the anvil.
Well, that'll be fun.
Yeah, 18 inches.
Maybe I should shoot the anvil. He's there. Anyway, so all that fun and games is going on. Talk me through your thinking about the bolt thralls in the back line there.
Probably safer than anywhere else.
What were you worried about me doing to them?
Well, you have Warhawk riders and stuff, and I don't have. There's nothing really worth shooting at except your big guys. And as long as the best, if putting them in the forest, I'm not having a 360 sort of view. Here they're a threat. They're a threat there. They're a threat across the board. It's like I look at war games like a chess, and like the bishop controls the diagonal and the area and the rook, and that's what I use these guys for area denial, and that's what I can do. I can also move them. They don't have to stay stationary. They can move forward.
Okay, right. That makes a lot of sense.
Can't be shot at.
I can't argue, actually. I sometimes put my cannon behind units expecting them to move. So, and I do like the Roman checkerboard formation, which is a smart way to do it when you got these sorts of units. I've tried it a bit, because one of them takes the brunt of the attack, then another one charges in the next turn and gets all the bonuses of charging.
We hope.
Yeah, it's a great idea. Putting it off can be a bit challenging sometimes.
I don't know if it's going to work here, but well, we'll see what happens.
I can't fault the
logic
selection. Yeah, it's an army concept that I've played around with, albeit in a slightly different way, because I just used the regular army.
But it's I've taken it because it's a bit of fun to play with, and I like doing infantry, and this is hilarious.
It is hilarious.
I had a feeling it might be Wood Elves I was playing.
Really? Why? What gave it away?
I had a premonition, and I didn't.
We all have those after the fact.
I was hoping I was wrong. I said, no, he won't play Wood Elves.
You think they might take the Chaos Warriors again, because that'd be pretty good in this army, but...
5.
6. Oh, there you go.
Win.
I had a +1 anyhow.
Yes.
Alrighty, on that note, we will check in at the end of Wood Elf, turn 1. End of Wood Elf, turn 1. We moved up. I thought about charging, but I wasn't going to make it, and I just would have got in the way of the shooting. Which turned out to be irrelevant, because even when I did get shots, I didn't win a fucking thing with any of my bows. These guys, I started manoeuvring them, didn't manoeuvre them very far because it's too early to come out. I don't need to come out and play yet, so I'm going to make it hard for the bolt throwers, because they're pretty much the priority target for bolt throwers. Move these guys into the woods, just keeping them out of 27 inches away from that fucking horrendous thing. Coughed up a fireball, took 3 blokes off of that unit. And then we fired a whole lot of arrows. Got a few hits, but because movement, long range, double shot, there wasn't as many hits sort of like, and then I just rolled garbage to wound anyway. These guys have moved up here to start their flank run. Not quite sure whether I'm going to go for a unit from the flank or start hitting the actual flank, but either way, they're over there. And that's it. Kind of uneventful. Well, not for a lack of dice being thrown around, just for lack of actually doing anything as a result of them.
You killed a dwarf in the forest with a...
Oh, that's right. I did get one. I got one of the little pricks over here.
You lucky bastard.
Well, how many dice did it take? Yeah, anyway.
And a fireball did good damage.
Oh, he did that over there, but yes. Anyway, on that note, we'll move on to Dwarf turn 1.
Shaved my daughter's beard off.
Oh, now there's an out of context way to start the filming. That's at the end of a conversation about why they hate the
elves.
Oh, good God help me. Right, so this turn, they advanced.
Yes.
Slowly, most of them.
Yes.
Except for them who shuffled along extra quick. They moved into a building, and this lot shot at my cav, bumped off 3 of them, and I got reminded they don't have any fucking armour in this edition. Not even a roll of a 6. It's really annoying. They failed and they fell back, so they got to rally.
Of course they failed. You're rolling your special dice.
Yeah, it's probably some fire and flee rule or some shit that I should look at this point. But anyway, what else? The Anvil of Doom tried to cough up some nastiness that would have blown away these guys, but they didn't pass that. Thank fuck.
Failed.
So that was it. Over to Woodies, turn 2. Right, end of Wood Elf turn 2. We moved over here in our continuing run. I haven't exactly figured out what I'm going to do. I'll have options as these guys advance. We're on the other side of these buildings from the bolt throwers, so hopefully they're not going to shoot anybody. I probably could have done some of my moving a bit more carefully, but I was reaching across the table. I did a lot of shooting, but look, none of my spells got off. That was the main problem. I rolled a bit crap. And yeah, it's not like they blew up or were dispelled or anything. I just rolled really low. And aside from that, yeah, the shooting was lackluster. I mean, some of it's bad because I'm having to shoot at guys who are in trees. Didn't do a lot over there. Did I kill anyone at all? Under that unit?
He did 2 wounds, but I made 2 saves.
That's right.
This time.
Yeah, and I picked off a couple of guys off of here, but yeah, I think until they're in close range, I'm just going to be plinking, for lack of a better description. I've always found the only arrow I really like out of the Wood Elf fancy arrow selection is the poison one, but now that's quite nerfed.
Thank God.
Yeah.
It was a little bit too powerful. I'm kind of glad.
Well, you know, in 8th edition, you could pick off a war machine with one volley of 18 guys and guaranteed dead war machine. But I mean, yeah. Anyway, so we did our shooting over there, killed nothing. I'd held these guys back because it's too early to come out and fight against those things. No point giving him too many targets. Sean kindly reminded me that if the treeman's in the woods, he can be shot, so he's now moved behind the woods. I haven't exactly figured out what to do with him yet, but we'll do something in a minute.
Move him closer so I can shoot.
Yeah, that'd be it, wouldn't it? On that note, I need another drink, and it's over to the Dwarves, turn 2. End of Dwarf, turn 2. These guys marched up in column. These guys stay still, shot at them, and managed to whiff. We got marching going on. These guys formed in a column and moved up fast, and the rest moved along a bit. And these guys moved up to face this lot, which I find quite interesting. And these shooters here shot a couple of wounds off of these Warhawk riders and got one because nobody has any armour. Although, fortunately, they're toughness 4. If they were toughness 3, I would have lost 2 of the buggers. And that's about it. Let me think. Oh, no, you put some extra armour on these guys.
No, they just got to reroll saves.
Got to reroll saves.
Yeah, that's
and you tried some other stuff that didn't work.
Yeah, it all failed again. That's bad. I get 1 spell off.
Oh, actually, no, they didn't get that because I did the wild dispel.
No, they don't get anything. That's right.
Yeah, I got the double 6 to stop that shit.
Sorry, what am I?
Then nothing else worked. So that was pretty much about on par with my shitty last turn, actually, I have to say.
I killed a Warhawk rider. That was good.
Yeah, I killed some dwarfs before. They're probably worth...
Yeah.
Actually, no, you're ahead on points for the turn. But, you know, anyway, this is going to come into a crunch in about 2 turns. We're not quite there yet.
No.
On that note, we'll go into Wood Elves turn 3. End of turn 3 for the Wood Elves, and we stayed stationary there. Birdie's in reserve there. These guys are coming out to play. So that's still in the shot, and the archer that's still in the shot. The treeman I moved up twice. The one thing that actually worked this turn was the movement spell. Had him clattering along at an extra move. I charged the dragon at those rangers that were in the building, and they ran. They were all boxcars and found a back door. These guys, really, because they're not doing anything useful, and I don't know what the fuck to do with them. I suppose I should keep them hidden and preserve the points, but I thought, I'll jump the wall, I'll see if I can do something. If nothing else, they can soak up some shooting that would otherwise go into the tree person, who's suspiciously out in the open because my dragon's not going to be able to achieve fuck all by himself. I don't want him to get run down by a bunch of dwarves who challenge him out with a champion. So, now, when it comes to the magic, I tried Arrow Attraction, rolled a 3.
Yes.
Cast a fireball, and did I kill anything?
You killed 1.
Killed 1.
Yeah, that was good.
And they tried to dispel it.
Nah, that was bad. That was a waste of time.
It was a waste of time. In fact, I don't even... that's right, you tried a wild dispel, and then you rolled Snake Eyes.
Yeah. Which is good, because if I was a wizard, it would take it blowing up.
That's right, yes. But then I fired a shit ton of arrows, and the hits were okay. They were statistically about right. But then I couldn't fucking do anything to wound.
I didn't know. I made 3 saves, though. Remember that?
Well, you did make 3 saves,
I made 4 saves, actually, overall.
I hopped 66 fucking dice at you.
Yeah.
And I probably hit about the right number of times. Maybe a bit low, but nothing to complain about. But then I couldn't fucking wound to save my life. When I did, you made your saves. 3 wounds you had to save against out of 66 fucking dice.
Yes.
That was pathetic.
It's great. I love it.
Yeah, so anyway, on that note, we'll go over to the dwarf turn 3, and may your dice rolling be as crap as mine. End of dwarf turn 3, I think that was. Right, so some manoeuvring. These guys all marched up, the closing in. These guys marched to just the other side of the trees, probably so that I don't charge you. They charged the dragon. And he did the thing where you basically challenge him out, the general, which I belted the prick 3 times. So I had a combat result of 3, but of course there's so many of them, and ranks and standards and so on and so forth. I still won by 3. I rolled my leadership, which means I didn't escarper, but I did get pushed back. Thank fuck for a big unit size. And for your small unit size, that's one of the drawbacks of the MSU approach.
Yes.
They didn't shoot at these guys. What they did do was put a whole lot of bolt thrower shots into the tree man.
The tree man.
Yeah,
tree
so
man must die.
4 shots, 2 hits.
1 hit. Oh yeah, 2 hits.
2 hits,
1 wound.
1 wound. And then I whiffed my regen saves. I knew I was taking a risk when I put him out there, but I had to put him out there. Now we've got this slight drama of these guys being further away, because I was going to send him over here to help out the dragon and gang up on them and just to bash him up. But I don't think that's going to work. He's too far away, so I've got to do something else with him. I haven't figured out what yet. I'll worry about that in 2 ticks when it's my turn. And fortunately, these guys shot at my Wood Elves and killed 1. And this thing just went bonkers trying to cast spells, and it didn't achieve a lot in the end.
It gave my general +1 armour and reroll on the hammerers. So they have armour 2 with
Did I not stop that?
9. I rolled 12, remember? You said,
that's right. I'm not going to waste myself trying to do that.
And then I tried to do some movement spells and fireballs.
And nothing else worked. Yeah.
I rolled double 1.
Well, yeah, your magic was nearly as shit as mine was last turn.
No.
All right. So on that note, we're both rolling rather crap today, it's worth noting.
So we've been rolling okay.
Well, some of us been alright, but we're not killing a lot.
Well, you just found out that your magic items are 1 use only, and it's like,
it's only a 25-point thing I never use. But I needed it, though. I mean, it was one of those things where...
You never know. You could, yeah.
It could have been the difference between one problem or another problem. Anyway, all that said and done, it is now time to move into Wood Elves turn 4. End of Wood Elf turn 4, and the crunch has begun to happen. Let me think. So, we moved... Well, we tried arrow retraction on these pricks and managed to roll a 3 again. We moved the treeman way over here because I figured these guys were going to need support. We did some marginally effective shooting at these guys. A bit lackluster as usual. Killed a few. They're getting whittled down. We charged the bolt thrower. It's not there anymore. So we moved on to those guys. We actually managed to kill something. These guys had followed up on the dragon. I killed a few of them. They still pushed me back, but they decided to reform instead of...
You killed 3.
Yeah, it's not a lot. I rolled a bit shit on the dragon, to be honest.
You rolled crap.
Yeah.
I made a lot of saves out of...
Yeah. Look, yeah. Suffice to say, the dragon's still there, and I'll count my blessings. Let's see. We moved these guys up and charged into a unit. Now, this unit causes terror, and it does a -1 leadership for terror, panic, and whatever tests. We bashed that unit pretty good. It was still in column, and it was a smallish unit, and it was unsupported. And it broke and ran, and we ran it down. That does put me a bit further forward than I wanted to be, rather than holding the line, which is not great. But I figure if I didn't chase it down, it will just turn around and gang up on me in turn 5 or 6. Over here, somehow we got some rubber band effect on the shooting, and I killed like 4 of these guys. Passed that panic test, but that was entertaining. And I think that's about it, actually. So not a bad turn for the Woodies. If we can keep this up, we might actually get somewhere.
Yes.
Now over to the Dwarves, turn 4. End of Dwarf turn 4, and some weird shit happened. Movement spell didn't go off. So that was
I
something.
forgot to cast.
Oh, that's right. That's why it didn't go off. These guys moved up right here. Now there's some blokes here who moved into the woods. It makes them harder to shoot.
With the general.
Oh yes, and the general
BSB.
moved from, and then the BSB moved from this unit into this unit. So that one's now tough as nails.
We killed the treeman. We shot him.
Yes, they shot at the treeman with bolt throwers. One of them knocked a couple of wounds off.
And then
these pricks here did just enough to polish off the last one.
One wound basically got through.
So my treeman has very successfully threatened people, gotten in the way, and soaked up an awful lot of shot without actually killing anything. I forgot to use strangle roots last turn. No, I couldn't. I marched.
No, you marched.
Alright, now these guys...
one combat against the dragon?
Yes, one combat against the dragon. They did that last turn, actually. So this turn they decided to march away, going, never mind. He's over there. We'll just walk very slowly away. Well, it's quickly for us, but slowly for everyone else. These guys had moved into these chaps. I rolled crap again in the fight. Killed grand total of 1 out of like 7 attacks. Or strength 4.
I made a save, and then you did 1 wound with -2 with the claws.
That's right. And they did 1 wound to me, but because there's 5 of them and they're
strength 2 for you
infantry, they've got higher unit strength by 1, so I rolled shit on my leadership. We got pushed back. Might be for the best the way my dice are going, actually.
You ran away. That was
they
did.
Good. They fucked up.
They did the right thing. They ran away. That's what they should do.
Because, let's face it, they're not very good in a fight today. I don't know why. They're doing a shit job.
They killed a bolt thrower. That's not terrible.
Barely. The birds did all the work.
True. It's like, are we going to kill the dwarfs? No, the birds are going to eat the dwarfs.
These guys seem to have got their sights working and bumped off a couple of these chaps.
Oh, finally.
Finally. No, actually, they shot like craps. Just the ones that hit discovered that, they're made out of tinfoil and lycra.
Well, if I've got 5 hits, it could be like 5. It should be 5 hits.
Well, that's right.
And I finally got some wounds off.
Oh, yeah, the anvil. Yeah, the anvil popped the round off, and I forgot how dispel scrolls work, so I was still thinking about the addition.
Yes.
So that didn't work, and it blasted these chaps.
Yes.
That was annoying.
Yes.
Okay, well, so yeah, they're closing in. I'm going to have to do some clever manoeuvring in order to not get completely bushwhacked. Guess we better get on with that.
Yes.
Into
rally fleeing troops.
Turn 5.
Yes,
Fuck,
it's going
it's
well.
very rare we get to that far into a game, even on a Friday night.
And it's not even it's just after not even 12.
All right, well that's reassuring. We'll check it out at the end of Wood Elf Turn 5. End of Wood Elf Turn 5. Bit of an interesting one. Let's see, we moved so that we could get shots. I put the birdie up there because it might be useful next turn. They charged them. I'll talk about that in a moment. They advanced, so they're out of charge arc of these folks. They lost their fight, and that was the last turn I fell back. This turn I forgot to move them. The dragon charged into the back of the unit of infantry that had turned around and walked away, and we fucked them right up. They're gone.
Yes.
And the dragon is refaced to deal with these guys so they don't charge it in the clacker. Now these guys, I had to do a reform, and the only thing which really worked in my magic this turn was to... I actually got arrow attraction on them and then had fuck all to shoot them with. Fireball didn't get off.
Yay!
And I used my extra move to move these guys back 2.5 inches after I'd reformed, because the only way for these guys to charge them is to wheel a long way. So I might be safe for another turn. We'll see how we go. Okay, we did a bunch of shooting. Did we get any of these chaps at all?
You killed 2.
2. It's not complete crap, I suppose.
No.
The rest of my shooting was totally ineffective. Like really whiff territory. And then these guys charged us lot in a fight, and
we won. We saved all our saves, and you killed 4.
I whiffed 6 ways from Sunday. It was fucking embarrassing. They didn't even bother to chase when I fell back 2 inches.
And then the reroll armour saves came in real handy.
Did you actually use those?
That saved the last 2 saves. Yes,
right,
from the great guy with the great weapon. Remember, I failed a 3
Right. Yeah,
that.
well, it's not like I did a lot of attacks to you in the first place. We were just sort of swinging around, having a little dance party all of our own and not actually achieving anything. So I lost 4 chaps out of that. It was terrible. Didn't make a save to save my life. Now, the only good news is these guys here, when they charge me this turn, they'll be charging to the front and not to the right, which is what otherwise would have happened if I'd pushed them back instead of the other way around. And there's a Dwarf Lord in there, so that's a bit of a problem. Otherwise, that was embarrassing. Still, I guess I bashed the unit up last turn, so I can't complain overall. And we'll now move into Dwarfs turn 5. End of Dwarf turn 5. Okay, so they tried to charge over here. These guys didn't, because this is a terror-causing unit.
I rolled 11.
They did. And this unit also causes a -1 to your leadership when you do these rolls anyway. Now, the General's unit did go in, and they bumped off 4 dudes. No, they bumped off 3 dudes, plus an extra 2 overrun.
Yeah, we General killed 3. Did 3 wounds in the overkill. And that's what won me combat.
That's right, and I got 1 all told out of everything. So that was all a bit shit, to be honest. I rolled a lot of dice.
Should have got your General in. Like, then he might have died.
No, I didn't have a chance. I'll have a chance to do it now because it's his turn. You might actually take the charge, the challenge too. We'll see how we go. Okay, and they charged the dragon over there.
And won.
Yes, over here, these guys turned around and shot the shit out of the Glade Guard that have been shooting them up.
Yes, finally killed them.
Yes. And then these guys polished off a couple of these chaps. So he's there by himself, not running away, but... Well, he will run away. He'll just do it knowing that he can say he manoeuvred. These pricks marched around here in column, stand right in front of these guys to make it difficult for me to move away.
You just get your mage out of there and just take it on the chin for the team and let the mage live.
Well,
we want to kill the mage, remember that.
That's possible, but I've got some other ideas.
Other ideas.
Might work. There's some other ideas might work.
Arcane movement?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's probably my only option at this point. But I can get the mage out of there as well.
If you flare your arcane movement, you could be left with your ass hanging out of your palms.
Yeah, that's true. But if I move the mage out, you can't actually kill him. Cause
yes, new evil. We want to kill. This is why we want to kill your mage, because he keeps escaping.
Hitches off his fucking skirts and goes for a run.
He has shaved the beard of my daughter. There will be much grumblings about this.
Even the other elves don't like him. He's got a real thing for... never mind.
Anyway,
on that note...
400-year-old dwarf young chicks.
Yes. And these guys, they actually beat the dragon in the fight because of numbers and everything.
Only because we challenged.
I only killed the champion and 1 extra wound.
I know.
But I passed my leadership quite comfortably, so I only went back 2 inches.
Yes.
On that note, into turn 6. Fuck, we made it to turn 6.
It has. It's been good.
It's been a long night, but fuck it, it's the weekend. Check in at the end of Woodies' turn 6. And of Wood Elf turn 6, and might I say, I did a couple of stupid things in the hope that I'd try and swing some things in my favour. So I charged the Warhawk Riders, both of the survivors, into this unit that the dragon was fighting. And...
That helped.
Yeah, they're dead now. So that was rather stupid as it turned out. But I thought the dragon might need the help, and with different dice rolls, he might have needed the help. As it is, he just managed to win, and then these guys rolled crap for their leadership and fucked off. Then they ran 11 to run.
-1.
-1. And I rolled my 3 dice with Swift Stride and got 8. So we're chasing after this fuckers, and they're...
I've never seen little short people run so fast in my life.
I mean, you would.
You think there's fried chicken down there, boy?
But even so, a little embarrassed. I think my dragon's belly is so fucking full, he's just waddling along behind.
I think so. He ate a whole unit. He just ate a whole... He's full of iron.
He's had 1.5 at this point.
He says, don't agree with mine.
Chased a few assholes off. These guys had a fight, and of course he issued another fucking challenge with his general.
I'm going to issue another one now.
Oh, no. The irony is I'm more likely to actually survive this one. But I didn't do very well in the fight. I rolled a bit shit. Both of my characters didn't do a fucking thing. And I killed, 2 with the rest of the rank and file? 2,
and I killed a couple, but not enough to win the combat.
Yeah. I won by 1. Mostly because the Army Standard Bearer's got a +1 on it. Although I've got a musician too. His musician's dead.
Yeah, mine's dead.
So they'll keep fighting. I might do enough damage to bump off the rest of that unit, which is all I really need to do.
Well, sad.
Yeah. Oh, this guy redeployed without failing any leadership tests.
Ran away.
The birdie charged these guys in the flank, which was dumb.
But it's fun to see.
It was entertaining, but it was dumb. He's been doing nothing all game, and I got sick of that shit. So I thought, fuck it, these guys presented a flank, I'll jump in there.
Bolt throws at least have something to shoot at now.
Yeah. It was. He should have joined this fella for dinner. Yeah. As it is, he's probably going to end up
as dinner.
These are flaming attacks after all. What else? Oh, these guys reformed and shot. The only thing I got managed to work was the arrow attraction. I did fuck all with it. The fireball didn't work. Oh, I did get the movement spell off with these guys. So
and they ran away.
Yeah, in their own move, they changed facing into a column, and then they got the extra move and moved the fuck out of the way so they won't get slaughtered by these guys. Mainly the best way of dealing with these guys is to not deal with them unless you can charge them up the clacker with a dragon. And even that's a fucking dodgy idea.
Yep. That's actually they're quite good.
Yeah, they're very dangerous. So that was that. The avoidance bits worked. The dragon did his job. There wasn't much I could do about that. Sean's doing his job, but I've got to fight it out.
Yeah.
But yes, you fucking birdies are all a bit bird-brained.
I can't do much this turn. It's going to be just shooting, and that's probably rally and then shooting.
All right, well...
Let's see if we can rally.
All right, we'll roll for that, then we'll do the rest of turn 6 for the Dwarfs.
Rally. 9.
Hey, fuck it, they're running.
And, yeah, they're running.
Yeah, well, they're still running at the end of the turn, so...
Yeah, so you get whatever points.
Yeah.
I think it's 50%.
Oh, no, they're busted up either way, so I'll get something out of that mass.
Okay, so...
On that note, we'll check in at the end of turn 6 for the Dwarfs.
Okay.
End of Dwarf turn 6, and it's game. These guys did not rally, they kept running. My little birdie was ganged up on by all and fucking sundry. It was horrendous. Fittingly, he was finished off by the fire breathing equipment in the end and became Kentucky Fried Eagle. These guys are now below 50% because that fucking anvil got a spell out. I didn't stop it with my roll, and he just blasted 8 out of 10 of those guys clean out of the table just to give himself a few more completely unnecessary points at the end of the game.
Absolutely.
He tried to assassinate my mage with these guys shooting out of the building, the rangers. They actually took a wound off, but not enough to get any points. Over here, every time there's a round of combat, he's issuing a challenge, and I'm wondering if that's correct.
It is. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, well, that's probably how everyone's playing it. It used to be, back in the day, Dwarfs should be saying this for fuck's sake, back in the day, you'd have one challenge for the whole of the battle until it was resolved. And then you could, if you charged into another unit later on, you could issue another challenge. Here, this cunt's just deciding, I'm going to kill that fucker now. He's bumped off a champion, he's bumped off a glade lord, and he's bumped off a standard bearer.
Yes, and it was rather easy work as well.
And
you found all your 5-up saves.
That's right. I had Yeah, because you only did 2 wounds to him. I just failed every single goddamn
Yeah,
save.
he had four chances to make at least one save.
That's
Don't
right.
worry, I did the same over here.
I had 50 points worth of fucking armor protection on that guy, and none of it worked.
You've killed a lot of dwarfs, though.
I have killed a lot of dwarfs.
You have killed a lot of dwarfs.
I mean, I've taken quite a few casualties, but I've fucking dished out a few.
Yeah, I think I might only because I think you got the better of me in casualty ratio, but I still killed a lot of. You got more a lot. Yeah, you've wiped out 3 units and captured 3 banners. The dragon's got 2 banners because he wiped out. No, 1 banner. He ran down that 1 unit, so he gets 1 banner. And these great guys still captured a banner initially.
I did so shit. I didn't even kill off the last 2 fucking dwarves necessary to wipe out the fucking unit.
And they did 2 back.
And they did 2 back, the motherfuckers.
Yeah,
the dice left the building today. But that said, you had some shit dice all over the joint as well.
I did too. I rolled a few. I mean, had the unit not rolled 11, it would have got in. Yeah, because it's right.
Many things went in many funny directions.
Been interesting.
Look, let's work the points out, and then we can argue about what should have happened.
I think you got.
Okay, we worked out the points, and pretty much the entire difference in points came down to the last turn. That's an interesting thing, because the characters got assassinated by this bastard over here. These guys got magicked at the last second. The birdie was my own dumb fault. But there was a couple of things that really came down to the last turn. And a lot of things are very close. I mean, these guys are very close to being completely annihilated. This battle really could have gone either way, actually. What else? I threw away about 200 odd points worth of units just being a dumb fuck for fun. But yeah, losing my characters to your general was horrific, I have to say.
Yes, I enjoyed it very much.
Yeah,
Please come again.
We're both bitching and moaning about our dice rather a lot, and I think we both had good reasons to.
Yes. You couldn't make it. Couldn't roll it. Roll sideways. Normally you roll lots of 10s and stuff and then flee off the board.
Oh, I couldn't hit the side of a barn door with my fucking archers. Dice aside, what have we learned?
Put the dragon in the center so he can't be. What
are you killing up 2 units?
He ate 1 unit, 1 ran away from him.
Yeah.
So you only you
and the Thane ran as well. Did you count that fucker was running?
Yes, 25. You get him fleeing, so you get 50%.
That unit's below 25,
and you got that unit below 25 as well. You got to be a bit gutsy with the dragon. He can take it.
Oh look, you can, but I had a plan which didn't really work out.
It's.
I was going to go down the flank and combine that with a treeman, and it didn't work. You had too many small units. It made it very challenging.
The thing is, still with dragons, I just don't have answers for it unless I completely design my list to fight dragons.
Oh, that's boring.
It's hard.
Look, this is Warhammer. I like to take one centerpiece model in an army. I don't get carried away trying to max it out. But 2,500 points, I figure...
It's good.
Yeah, a dwarf army has enough stuff to catch up with the dragon eventually. Although it's worth noting, a lot of the stuff that you would normally have shot at the dragon with, you used to take out the treeman, and that had a massive dent in the end result.
I think killing the treeman was the go.
It was decisive, yeah.
Yeah. I think it... that was going to really wreck my day.
I moved him through the trees, and I sort of thought, well, I'll brave the fire to bring him over into this fight to support these guys.
Oh.
And if he'd made it through, he would have turned some stuff around pretty seriously.
You know the unit that made that with the general join? That was the one you were shooting the entire game, and that's the one that beat your unit up, literally.
Yeah, look, my shooting was absolutely fucking pathetic. And even when I actually hit something, I hardly ever wounded anything. It was way below the odds.
I made all the saves.
That wasn't hard because I was barely wounding you relative to the odds.
Yeah, but you did okay. I mean, rolling 5s and 6s is really hard.
Yeah, well, theoretically they should work 1 time in 3, but I was thinking more like 1 time in 6.
Yeah, theory.
So, yeah, it's look,
true.
That said, your dice were shit too.
Mine was okay.
It was actually a pretty tactical game for a lot of the game.
It was. I just think you got to be more aggressive. This is the only thing I always tell you. You got to be more aggressive with your stuff and take chances.
if this guy had not been on the side trying to do some things that didn't fucking work, there's another 2 infantry units that would have been coming around here, would have cornered these guys.
That's
would have crushed these guys in the middle.
Acceptable losses. But you may have won over here and killed my general and won combat and routed the rest of my army over here.
Maybe.
So I think your dragon in this. So my advice is, if you're going to play a dragon, keep him close, put the pressure on. Don't be afraid of a few bolt throwers, and get stuck in with it up the front. So you don't get, because it's a lot of points.
You got to pick your moment to come running out in front of 4 bolt throwers and other things. I find coordinating melee armies with a little bit of shooting support is a lot easier. I still struggle to make a shooting-based army highly effective.
Because, I think, Wood Elves are... Yeah, I agree. They're generally, because the shooting armies tend to be low on armour, low on strength. They have a few key ones like this one. I can't think... What are the shoot? I mean, Zench is another example, which is a very shooting army, and look at
quite
how
fragile.
Weak and fragile.
That's a novelty army. You'd never try and win a battle with it. Well, you wouldn't take it to a tournament, put it that way.
No, I'd take it to a tournament for shits and giggles.
Yeah, for shits and giggles.
Because if you play it really avoidance, it won't get big wins. That's the thing. The other problem
I mean, out of all the armies that I've got, notwithstanding my win ratio against you is not high with any of them, this is the army that I have the most trouble trying to make work.
Would you like me to play against you with this army?
No, not particularly. You might show me how it's done.
Well, why don't I do it? I'll work up a list, and you take something, whatever you want. Don't take dwarfs.
I've almost finished painting my Chaos Warrior army. That could be an interesting one.
Challenge accepted. I will play your Wood Elves.
You've talked yourself into it, all right.
What have you got? What else have you got with Wood Elves?
A couple of Eagles, 3 of the Warhawk Riders. What about 24 Dryads? The Dryad character.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. I got
another Mage somewhere.
Have you got the Treekin?
No. I don't like Treekin. They were just too cheesy.
I have some Treekin at home.
Oh, that's cheating. We're talking about how do you win with my army.
No, fuck you. I'm going to take a Wood Elf army.
Oh, that's what you do.
No.
I'm going to win with your army, plus some of mine.
No, I will take
in order to offset my perceived deficiencies in your list.
We'll take some Treekin. Screw you. I'll have to give me an opportunity to put them together. I've got about a dozen of them.
Treekin. We want to have monstrous infantry for this army to fill some tactical niche and sell some models.
Yeah.
They were completely unnecessary.
I'll take some Treekin and we'll. It gives you. You see, you need punch. You always need punch with that. And Treekin aren't that great.
Yeah, I used to use Dryad for punch, but they're back to being skirmishes now.
And what is it? It's strength 3 instead of strength 4 now?
Don't know. I'd have to have a look that up. I think it's still strength 4.
They're not as good as they used to be.
No, they're not. But nothing is in this game anymore. Most things are pretty much the weakest version of what they were before in any given edition. But that's all right. But
okay, I'll play whatever army you take. I'll probably take.
All right. It's giving me motivation to finish painting up the.
What do you got? More Warhawk Riders or just those 3?
Just those 3. They were very expensive back in the day.
You got more riders?
I've got 8 all up.
8 all up. That's an odd number. Okay.
That's what they used to come in boxes of.
Oh, that's right. Boy, it's a bit sad.
It is.
Not 10.
Thou shalt counteth 8, not sixths, not.
Not thou shalt not count. And you've got how many mages?
2, I think.
2 mages.
Although the Dryad character can be a level 1 mage as well.
I'll probably take a couple of mages. A dragon, some Treekin, and some lots of archers. And then you got how many eagles?
Just 2.
Just 2 eagles.
It used to be Andrew's, actually. I think he painted them originally. I just touched them up. Anyway, on that note, yes, it's time to pack it in. Thanks for watching. If you've made it this far, thanks for listening to us dribble on after the game. Feel free to hit like, subscribe, all that guff. Tell your friends, but for now, it's time to call it a night.